Good morning, Card Beauties. RJ back with another video, so let's get to it. Today's random Mike Schmidt item of the day from 1986, the Dorman Cheese panel. Little card duplicate, perforation down the middle. This one featured Mike and Ricky Henderson. I'm not aware of any numbering system on the back of this. But Dorman's Cheese, I believe these were inserted as wrapped items inside packs of singles, but don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% certain. But it's a nice little image, Mike Schmidt, 1986 Dorman Cheese panel. Kind of cool that it had Ricky Henderson on the attachment, given Ricky's recent passing. Shout out Ricky Henderson. Today's random baseball item, a little update on one of my PSA set registers. Not really a new addition, but an upgrade. There's certain PSA set registries that I want eventually to have all 10s in. Now, what I'm going to say on one of them is going to sound absurd because anybody who's a veteran hobby person would understand what the financial implications are about what I'm about to say. But I would love to have my tops, or I should say my Mike Schmidt basic set registry, not the basic tops registry, but the basic registry, all 47 cards being PSA 10. Again, many people would scoff at that, knowing the financial implications of a PSA 10 Mike Schmidt rookie card, but I can dream, can't I? And at the moment, of those 47 cards, all but 7 are PSA 10, so I've done a good job getting to where I'm at. The other one that's a PSA set registry that I would like to have all PSA 10s in is the 1982 Kmart box set. Those cards are not particularly expensive, even in PSA 10 format, but it's a goal of mine because this represents the very first box set ever issued, as far as I'm aware, meaning a set of cards that could only be obtained under one method, that method being going to a store, buying the box of cards, and walking out. You couldn't get it in pack format, didn't come in a mail-in subscription or anything like that. It had to be that box bought at the store. And in my collection, my PSA 8 Pete Rose card, this is the highlights. There's another Pete Rose card in the set that represents the year he got the MVP, which I believe was 73. But this is a PSA 8. It's been in my collection for a while. Recently on the Bay, I found a update to that, and I went in to get it, and I got me a PSA 10. So that's another one. And of the 44 cards that are available in the set, you can see this is number 44. Down here it says number 44 in a series of 44. Of the 44 cards in this set that are available, I believe I'm in the high 20s, like 28 or 29 in PSA 10 format. I know at least one or two, no one's even graded a PSA 10 yet, so that'll be a tough hill to climb. I'm going to have to buy a couple old boxes, and these boxes those boxes of Kmart cards, when you find them again, they're $5 to $2, something like that. But finding one that isn't smushed and gummed or whatever, finding one that is going to have PSA 10s in them after all these years has become more and more difficult. But I'm still on the hunt to try and get every one of those in a PSA 10. And my random baseball item today is my newly acquired PSA 10 1982 Kmart Pete Rose Highlights card. Today's trivia question, interesting one for you today. Since they've been crowning baseball home run champions, and obviously they did it in all the different leagues, and some people win it often. I know that Babe Ruth and Mike Schmidt, I believe, are the only two individuals to win a home run title 8 or more years ever. So hooray for Mr. Schmidt. But in the whole history of people winning the home run title in any league, only once in a 2-year span has it occurred that the same two individuals won the home run title in their respective leagues back to back? So as many there have been great home run hitters in their prime, only once in a 2-year span did the same two individuals win it both years. Name the years it happened and the individuals who accomplished the feat. All right. When you're playing for from 2014 Panini Golden Age, two little, I guess I'd call them stamp sticker cards. These are stickers in the shape of stamps to look like stamps. All right. Of 8 legendary Hall of Famers. Nolan Ryan, Reggie Jackson, Bill Mazeroski, and Richie Ashburn on the one. Steve Carlton, Phil Niekro, Juan Marichal, and Tom Seaver on the other. So that's what you're playing for. Just shoot me an email with your guess as to the answer for that question. I will include my email in the description below along with a repeat of that question. You will have today and tomorrow to answer. We will pick a winner on Sunday, all right? Good luck to everybody on that one. So today, I've been going on spending sprees recently. Tax refunds coming down the pike, and I'm taking advantage of that a little bit. I'd shown this card off many times before. It's one of my favorite Mike Schmidt cards because I'm also a stamp collector. But from 2005, Panini Leaf Century release. It is the purple parallel, number to 39, 1939 being the centennial of professional baseball. Or no, it's 1839 was purported to be the year Abner Doubleday invented baseball. So this is supposed to be the centennial of the game of baseball, so to speak, although we all know that's kind of fictitious. But this purple parallel, this stamped version with the material in it, there were a number of different styles. The purple one had 75 cards in its collection. There are 75 different cards, S to 18. So there are 75. And this is the Mike Schmidt one. I've shown this off a number of times. A while ago, I mentioned that I was at my LCS, and in the $5 bin, they had 3 more of those cards. So I snagged them very quickly. You got your Jack Morris, your Duke Snider, and future Hall of Famer Miguel Cabrera. And again, each one was $5, and they're part of that release of 39. Everyone's out of 39. They're part of that purple parallel release from Leaf Century in 2005. Well, the other day, I got into a spending spree. I felt like I'd go a little overboard and got a whole bunch more. I'm going to show off to them. I want to say I'm going to do a quick count in my hand here. Looks like I got about 14 new ones. Now, again, there's 75 there, so I don't even have 20 of them yet. I'm only collecting the Hall of Famers. I'm not going to get a non-Hall of Famer. Maybe I will eventually because it's loaded with Hall of Fame players. Many more Hall of Famers than average guys in the set. But what I'm about to show off for you are the 14 new ones I just acquired for my set. And I'm going to try and get all the Hall of Famers. Now, some of them are big. There's a Ted Williams in there. And there's a couple online right now. And remember, these are just relic cards. I don't care the Hall of Famers. They're just relic cards, okay? And some of the prices are upwards of $200. Well, that's absurd for a relic card these days. It just, we all know relics are $5, $10, $20 cards. Maybe, it might get a little bit bigger if they're like low serial number or something like that, and a super collector wants it. But even then, they're not $200 cards, very rarely. Anyway, the following ones are ones I also picked up at Hall of Famers, these purple parallels. I'm going to show them in the order of the card number on the back. So, going 1 through 75 or thereabouts, that's what the order is. So, picked up a Bob Feller. And again, these are all from 2005, so these are actual Major League Baseball game-used relics. So I got a Bob Feller, Billy Williams. Nice little blue stripe for the Cubbies there. Juan Marichal. Most of these are gray, so they're like the road uniforms of these players. Juan Marichal. Steve Carlton, interestingly pictured in the White Sox cap. I don't know why they chose to do that. Steve Carlton, like I said. Gaylord Perry, who could have played for a number of different teams, but they pictured him on the Mariners in this card. I think that's a interesting choice, but not uncalled for, I suppose. Bob Gibson, standard napkin card, the basic white, and they're not all jerseys too. I was looking. I want to show you the back real quick because you can see it in the Brooks Robin or the Lou Brock. So I got Lou Brock here. Look on the back. Game worn jacket. During an official Major League Baseball game worn jacket. This is a cool one. Old school. Didn't cost a ton at all. This is what inspired me to go crazy when I saw this card. Frankie Frisch. You don't get too many people getting Frankie Frisch relics in their collection. There's another one that was a game-worn jacket. I don't know if you could tell. Difficult to see in the focus, the cloth nature of this jacket, more so than the nylon or vinyl we'd be more familiar with. Hoyt Wilhelm. What was that? Okay, that was a game-worn jersey. I know a couple of them are game-worn pants, believe it or not. Harold Baines, who at the time that this was created was not a Hall of Fame player. Game-worn jersey. Carlton Fisk jersey. Jim Palmer. Nice orange swatch on the jersey. Let me go back because I know a couple of them were game-worn pants. Burt Blyleven. Let's say jersey. And then lastly, Willie McCovey. And his was a game-worn jersey. Some of them were pants. Let me see here. Jersey, pants. So this one of Snyder was a pant patch. And Morris was a jersey. Miggy was a jersey. Let me go through them again real quick. What was Schmidt? I think Schmidt was a jersey. Jersey. I know there were a couple pants. So jersey, 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 jersey. I love their jerseys. Here's a jacket, jacket, jersey, jersey, jersey. Not bad. The most of them are jerseys. The pants. So Marichal was a pants, jersey, and then pants again was Bob Feller. So now I have about 17 of those. And again, there's 75 in the set. Not all of them are Hall of Fame players. So I might, limit myself just to Hall of Famers. But because so many are Hall of Famers, maybe I will just complete the set of 75. But that is another undertaking I've begun to get every Hall of Famer in this 2005 purple parallel set. All right, that's all I have for you today. Appreciate you all tuning in. If you like this video, please consider to like, subscribing, commenting, and all that jazz. I really do appreciate your support as I try my best to support everybody else in this great community. All right, we got one more of these videos this week. I do videos Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If you're new to the channel, asking trivia questions and giving away prizes, and we'll do the recap on Sunday. All right, hope to see you then. Take care.